What's good, YouTube? We're here with Matt Roberts of the Wise Guys here. He played Spriggans, the deck that I collected, and oh god. Alright, so
This deck is so much fun.
alright, so tell me
First,
about
Get those cards.
first thing I need to say is shout out to Mark. Shout out to that guy.
that guy.
Shout out to Matt there.
Shout out to Game Cafe for being one of the best KC locals, in my opinion.
Unfortunately. Thank you, Mark, for letting me use this because I really want to play this. Let's get into this. So we got three brothers. Brothers, when this card is sent from deck to graveyard, special target a Spriggans in your graveyard, special it. And then all the Spriggans have the same effect. While on field, hand, or graveyard, they can attach themselves to a Spriggan Xyz monster.
Okay.
So that's kind of how you slot them up real quick. Then we got two Rocky. Rocky grabs back on normal or special any Spriggans monsters or Great Seagull Gonda.
Matt's name is Rocky. Okay.
Yes, his name is actually Rocky. Then we got Pedor.
No jokes will be made. Continue, please. Come on.
During your turn, you contribute him to grab back a Spriggans monster or Great Sea. Grab back Uganda basically does the same thing as Rocky, but you have to lose him out as.
So it touches something in the graveyard, guys.
Yes, yes.
We're childish on this channel. I'm sorry.
Then we got Brandon. While this card's in my graveyard, I can banish it and another Spriggans monster to grab another Spriggans card, I believe. Spriggans monster with a different name. That doesn't really happen that often. It's just more or less a name. Then we got the boy himself, Captain Sargus. So we all know who Dryden is. This man's just Dryden on legs. It's basically quick effect during the main phase, or is it just any turn? During your opponent's turn, quick effect, pop something on the board by detaching a material from any Xyz monster. And while he's attached to a Spriggans Xyz monster, it gains 500 extra attack.
Got you.
Just a flat rate 800, 500. It helps speed over some things. In older builds, he was just kind of your go-to, attaching under stuff and whatnot. But now, we don't need to.
Okay.
Then we got 3 Therion King Regulus.
Yeah, I see why you wouldn't give up this card the other day.
Yeah. Reason why you can do this is because of the new Gigantic Sargus is able to search any Therion or Spriggan card.
Okay.
So free to negate's always nice. Then we also played this sweet old sprite package. Shout out to this ulti I just pulled.
Jesus.
This little sprite package, like we always do. Just because, well, if you didn't know, this is all Albaz lore, and the Spriggans, the Therions, and the Sprite are all connected.
But I bet you ain't got no Albaz in this.
There's no Albaz.
Thank you for supporting my the bottling company I work for.
And then we play, since we have no normal summon, Cyber Summon.
So you're saying you can win with the 3,000 life points? I got you.
Yep. Then we play as our hand trap, Gamma. Because
Small sprite packages, small hand trap package. Got you.
basically, if they try ogring your Spriggans Watch or their Great Seagull Gonda or Spriggans Booty, you can just say nah.
You got Pedor and Booty all in the deck. Oh god.
And then we got the namesake of the deck, the Great CNC Golganda. Basically, this is how your deck this is how you function your deck. Start off, all monsters you control, all Spriggans, Xyz monsters you control, they all gain 1,000. Once per turn, during your main phase, if you control no Spriggan Xyz monster, discard a Spriggans card and special one from the extra deck. Then, if any Xyz monster leaves your field by card effects, target a monster your opponent controls that can't attack. Then we got 3 Watch. If we control this, so basically this is just terraforming for Golganda. But if you have this up on the field spell, you can just activate the second effect, which Rhoda's a Spriggans and Foolish is a Spriggans at the center.
Jesus.
Then we got Booty. So if a face-up Xyz monster leaves the field, target one of your opponent's effect monsters. They cannot activate their effects while it's on the field till the end of the turn, if I remember correctly.
And it's by card effect. You have to lose a face-up sea monster by card effect.
Nope, it cannot activate its effect while it's face-up on the board.
Well, no, I know. I meant to
Oh, yeah.
trigger it.
Yes,
Is
yes,
by card effect.
yes,
The Exceed has to leave by card effect.
Yeah. Second effect is if you don't control Great Sea Uganda, you can just send this to your graveyard to go activate directly to your deck, from your deck to the field spells.
Jesus.
So basically, we play 9 copies at a time, and then we got the new quick play spell, Tally Ho Spriggans. So
I forget they're pirates.
they are pirate. They're just sand bandits. They're also just pirates at the same time, machine pirates.
Oh God.
All right,
There's
so
a Star Wars reference in this somewhere.
there's a Star Wars reference somewhere. I'm not telling you where, but it's there. Basically, this has like 3 effects as its first effect. So your first effect is for cost, detach up to as many materials off of an Xyz monster you control for cost. Then we add a Spriggans monster. Then we proceed to soul charge for as many cards as we detach for every Spriggans monster. We can special up to 3. Because you can detach up to 3. So basically, you make the new gigantic Sargus, detach all 3 of the materials after searching this, special 3 of them out, and while searching out Sargus, the other Captain Sargus, or whatever you need. And then while this is in your graveyard, the most busted part about this is you can just yoink it a material off of any Xyz monster on the field. That includes your opponents.
That's pretty good.
So you can just use it for discard fodder. Downside is it's both a hard once per turn for both effects. You can only activate either one effect. So it's unfortunate, but it's still a quick play. Then we got 3 prosperity because we have to see the field spell. If we don't, we'd cry. Then we got foolish, sprite starter, smashers. If you didn't realize, this has 2 other effects other than banishing something. So basically, you can banish any Therion, Spriggan, or Sprite card to activate one of these 3 effects. You can either special summon a Spriggans monster from your deck, special summon a Therion monster from your graveyard, or banish something. You get to choose.
It's so stupid.
You get to choose.
Like, we realized that while you were playing, and we're like, oh God.
Yeah, no, that card's busted in this deck. Then we got 1 Disc Coliseum because the new Sargus searches any Therion. Terraforming and callback because we don't want to get hand trapped.
And you say you have to be playing that. All right, let's just do the extra deck, and then we'll save the side deck for a different video.
That's fine. Got 2 Merrymaker. You can play 3. I recommend just playing 2. So Merrymaker, if it's special summon, foolish any Spriggans monster from your deck to graveyard for free. For free. Then during your opponent's main phase or battle phase, you can banish this while this has 2 or more materials. Just banish this shit till the end phase. If it has 2 or more materials, you can send a fusion that lists Fallen Valbaz from your graveyard, from your extra deck to the graveyard.
I don't know who that is, but we'll continue.
I wonder too. Then we got Spring Ship Explorer. So, if you don't know what this card does, this card is ridiculous because this is how you outboards. So basically, during your main phase, you can detach as many materials from this to target fields, zones on your opponent's side of the field and start blowing shit up for free. And then as a quick effect during your opponent's main phase or battle phase, you can just banish it.
Okay.
So basically all the Spriggans are able to just banish themselves to trigger like the booty or the field spell. Then we got 2 of the gigantic champion Sargus. So once per turn, to summon this, you basically can slap it on a Spriggan Xyz. You're able to transfer materials over to this. During the main phase, if it has a material, you can search any Therion or any Spriggans card. So that's how you're able to grab Regulus, Tally Ho, and then if a card was if an Xyz material was discarded, if a Xyz material was taken off of an Xyz monster, you can bounce something or negate something.
Jesus.
No, destroy it or bounce it. It can also count for your opponent's cards. If they have an Xyz monster, you can just go effect, bounce.
Jesus.
That's all the Spriggans Xyz monsters. Then we got one gigantic sprite.
Did that conflict at all while playing?
Nope. Got one mannequin cat. So I've been seeing a lot of cash. You're able to just summon out Regulus from deck if they summon Fenrir. If they summon out a Riot's Heart, you're able to summon out any of your Spriggans monsters if you want to, like Sargus, Captain Sargus. So basically, it's just there to bring out the other guys. Then we got one Redoer. Redoer is just there to be able to proc your other material, your field spell and booty. You get a Giant X. That's how you search Cyber Center. Zeus.
Ooh, that's ulti.
No, that's ulti.
Oh, no, it's ultra. Oh, God, I'm tired.
If it was ulti, it would be in German. Then we play one Exterio. We got Potton Gadget, IP, Nightmare Unicorn, and Bolso. The banning of Sprite Elf kind of fucked over us.
I hear that. How do you like Boral Sword over any of the other...
I never summoned it.
Ah, okay.
You just don't need to sometimes. You can just...
How many times did you win with Exterio?
0.
Not the answer we wanted here, but anyways, thank you for the spring deck profile. The only reason why I'll go ahead and publicly say it. My phone's at 5%, and I don't need this to die.
No, that's fair.
So, any changes you make to the deck?
Not really whatsoever. One thing I was noticing before playing today, I needed another rank 2, so Mannequin Cat was a choice. Other than that, might throw Time Thief in here.
Okay.
I know the Time Thief build is really nuts because you're able to interlude it with a bunch of other stuff.
Well, we will definitely be looking forward to your Time Thief build, but I just thought Spriggans was cool that Spriggans is actually a viable deck in 2023.
It finally got the support it needed.
It did. It got its champion. Fun fact for in this video, I think the champion is actually the champion that Spriggans enters into the Coliseum. There's a whole lore thing.
The entire lore, I can quickly go over it. Sargus fuses with Gigantic to kill off Regulus. I think. Or it's Regulus fuses with Sargus to make him to kill Gigantic. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember.
Anyway, this is cool that this is a all Albaz lure. We were talking beforehand. This is an all Albaz lure deck essentially.
Yeah. It just happens to feel like it just all connects together. It just works. I don't know how it does. It just kind of.
Oh, phone says I gotta go. So,
well,
shout outs, Matt.
Nope, not really. Just shout out to Team Wise Guys and that's about it. And Mark.
We're Mark around. All right. Anyway, guys, I'm the one on the M-Name 6. There's always a movie. Until next time, you two. Deuces.